Every year, the inspiring creations and designs of Filipino artisans take front and center at Manila Fame. It's a celebration of Philippine craftsmanship at its best, going on for the last 37 years. But like any major event during the pandemic, Manila Fame this year goes online. And you have the website on your screen right now. The show is organized by CITEM, which is the export promotion arm of the Trade and Industry Department. Now, the head of CITEM, Pauline Juan, joins us here this morning. Good morning, Pauline.
Good morning, Christine.
Well, as I said earlier,
everyone watching today.
I know, but it's so nice to see you once again, this time on a different way, right? So congratulations first up, because you've gone online this year. But as we understand it, you really had plans to go digital anyway. So do tell us more about this new platform. And if you will, do give us a tour.
Well, even before the pandemic hit, one of the challenges that was presented to our home fashion and lifestyle community, which is basically the sectors that make up Manila Fame, is digital disruption of the retail industry, for example, which really felt the move to e-commerce and promotions on social media, right? So we really did have plans of putting up a digital trade and community platform. So when COVID struck, we just really had to accelerate the production of the digital trade and community platform. So, and one of the things that we learned was that we really needed to enforce the product catalog section of this website that we were producing. Early on in the quarantine, when we were promoting stories over Facebook, for example, we learned that people who were clicking on it were looking for the actual product. So when we designed the site that you see, we realized that it would have to have a strong catalog section. And so what you see now is the website we just launched. It's not an event, okay? So what we launched is a website which enables our manufacturers, brands, and artisans to have a digital presence in the product catalog section. This is complemented by a storytelling section or an online magazine where we can tell the stories of our materials, our exhibitors, and the products that they have. And then it is further enhanced by an events section where we hope to build community so that we can put online webinars, for example, and online pocket events that again tell the story and promote our exhibitors.
Ms. Pauline, how many categories do you have on your website?
For the home fashion and lifestyle section, we have fashion, furniture, home decor and houseware, lamps and lighting, beauty and wellness, gifts, and festive and seasonal decor.
It seems like you are complete with all the products and, of course, information. This is actually a 24/7 year-round promotion of Filipino products, which actually allows exhibitors to easily connect with buyers now all over the world. Now, how has the response been so far, Ms. Pauline?
Well, we've been really happy to find that we have a lot of returning exhibitors, but there have been a number of exhibitors who have not done the trade show route in many years, as a matter of fact, primarily because they didn't need to promote in a physical trade show. But since the pandemic came in and everybody feels that they need to have a digital presence, we've found old Manila Fame, so to speak, exhibitors who've come on board. So when we launched last week, we had already uploaded about 98 companies, but as of today, we have about 172 companies that we've onboarded, which means they're in different stages of production. But when you log on to the site now, there are 121 exhibitors that are currently on board.
Now, what's interesting and also very uplifting about this is that Filipino designers are working alongside, di ba, yung medium and or small and medium scale enterprises and artisan communities now that the pandemic has hit. How has this affected this collaboration?
I'm sorry. You mean
In terms of the collaboration between, di ba, yung mga Filipino designers, and they're actually helping the smaller communities, you know, in terms of exporting their artisan wares. Now, how has the pandemic affected this collaboration?
Well, in the beginning, the quarantine was quite challenging, right? Because there was a shutdown. So factories were closed, or workers were not able to come in. But you know, it's funny. If there's a will, there's a way. So there's actually a project that we did in MOM, which is Maison Objet and More, which premiered last September. And I like to highlight this, for example, as a way to show that our designers in Manila Fame and our consultant designers have been able to implement a product development program with our exhibitors via Zoom call. So we did this work from home. And the products that were developed from there were actually the ones that we presented in the Maison Objet and More, which is a trade show that has gone digital also in Paris. So you can see that one on screen right now is are the products that we presented in MOM. So you can see that in spite of the challenges, we can work through this. So right now in Manila Fame, there is a product development program that's going on, and we hope to launch these products via stories and distribute them to our buyers, subscribers within the rest of the year and in 2021.
Okay, now, Pauline, quite briefly, taking a look at all the wonderful photos that you have there. What if we want to buy it? Because we understand that the website is not actually an e-commerce site. So if we do want to buy, where can we go, or who do we need to call? And do you have plans of actually bringing back the physical trade show?
Well, yes, of course. We understand that there is no replacement for, for actually seeing, touching the products and engaging and networking with our exhibitors, right? But digital is a reality that's not going to go away. And the fact that you're available 24/7 is come on to buyers because of severely depleted retail budgets, right? So it is really a sourcing experience that the whole world is turning to. Having said that, Manila Fame or Fame Plus is a place where we can do B2B. So there is a facility there. If you're a buyer, you can come in, you can log in your credentials, and then go directly to the exhibitor pages. And if you are interested in something, request for a business-to-business meeting with the exhibitor. Now, when you were talking about e-commerce, we are primarily not an e-commerce site, because what we really hope to be is a promotions platform. Our goal is really to make our products searchable online, because it's quite easy to register with other e-commerce platforms. The cost is not that exorbitant. We find that the best help we can give our exhibitor base and our MSMEs is to help in the promotions, because that's where the cost comes in the content production and then the content distribution as you try to promote through different social media. So as a matter of fact, we have like a content subsidy for our MSMEs now. We sponsored about 100 companies so that we could photograph and then write about their products, taking into consideration that this has a good quality score.
Wow.
So, but with regards to e-commerce, they are, although you cannot buy directly from, because we are not an e-commerce site, there, if the company has an e-commerce platform, it is linked there.
Okay,
So,
wonderful.
so you can just, click on and then go to their channels, respectively.
Wonderful. Pauline, you seem to be heading in the right direction, the best of both worlds. And as we know, the show must go on amid these challenging times. Once again, congratulations to the CITEM team. Fame Plus is also streamed live on the Manila Fame Facebook page. Thank you so much for joining us, Pauline Juan, Executive Director of CITEM, the Center for International Trade, Exposition and Mission.